and an Ember in a team fight. I just don't think they have it in their roster unless they manage to pull ahead and they get they can just start running down lanes and people and taking towers around the Deucer, which can happen eventually. But I just think the Naga has a better time. The Naga's going to farm faster.
Learned nothing.
I would assume.
Brain sap for 1-2. Alice. Not exactly farming at the same rate the Naga Siren is, but bottom, taking a look, Disruptor, one shot, and they get the kill, but they'll trade for old 11, and I think that's fine, especially if you get the Courier too. FY's gonna try and man fight this up against Eurus. He'd love to go short, but X-Nova, he's getting chased by the Phoenix. PYW. Oh, X-Nova can get a Roche deny. Help me out, boy. Oh.
Yeah, I mean, Phoenix has decent damage to work with, especially at the level 3 mark, so it's difficult for the bank. I think it might have been a high roll on the damage, though, to secure it.
Trying to get away from Fire Spirits as well. Not exactly the...
It makes the matchup so much more playable. Managed to bottle up a regen rune as well, so already doing very good work at the moment.
Available for the Medusa. I'm not certain why, but that leaves it available for Ori, who's coming around the back. So he kills off the Courier. F-Ball gets it to the side, but old 11, he'll throw a magic missile out, and I don't think he's long for this world with Searing Chains and the Illusions chasing.
All lives must end.
He's going to try and kill off the Venge Illusion as well. Yeah. Well played. You want to make sure that the Venge can't steal any farm while she's dead as well. They want Medusa here though.
But still having a decent time to go look mid is he got Nightmare from X-Nova, but pulled off by the Phoenix, and the chase will be there. And under the tower, Fire Spirits. POW. He'll find the kill. A little barrage of Fire Spirits into those trees.
Bot lane as well. They want to protect the Naga here.
They're going in on old 11.
Middle tower is under attack.
And swap, but maybe they both die. FY getting low. Leaped again, and
I think you very much.
I didn't feel like having a, I didn't feel like being bottom with a TP anyway. Dallas is down here, and he'll just commit to the Omni Slash, but it ends up jumping onto Ori as PYW. Icarus dives away. Down for 60 seconds. This isn't fun.
They want to die DY here down in the bot lane.
Yeah, they got the Centaur right on him. They're just trying to block him up. They've got the stun. Kinetic field is there. Yang coming over, but they've got the kill. Arena committed. TP out from Chalice. They'll leave Old 11, or will they? Chalice starts to try and fight this, and Old 11 ends up dead to the God's Rebuke of Yang. Fly. He gets caught. Searing Chains. Icarus dive over. The damage now with the Sun Ray. All leaps are used. Arrow thrown. That lands. So now Chalice goes for the Blade Fury, and PYW, he gets a Supernova off just in time, but they've got the right clicks to get the kills. Searing Chains on both, they'll get 1 and 2. FY and Chalice get played. And on Chalice having a good start, and all of a sudden, it doesn't feel that way, and he might just die. Blade Fury, Magic Missile, Static Storm is down. They'll land the storm on the Arena late. So Old 11 dies again. Omni Slash bounces around, gets lucky enough to kill off DY. FY comes in with a Star Storm, but it doesn't kill the Phoenix. Somnus will also be brought towards bottom as they're going to chase on this, and looking for Yang. He's very low. Mystic Snake does bounce. So they get the kill. They've used the Stone Gaze. PYW, he'll go down. Does Ori have a remnant to jump to? I don't think so. He's dead too. Triple kill for Somnus.
What a rotation by the Deuces. Never third.
Like Searing Chains, Moonlight Shadow used, but they've got the Spear, so they've locked him down. Healing Ward comes out. They'll commit the Static Storm to this, so they don't have it for the rest of the fight. 3 heroes here for the side of LGD. Medusa TPing towards top. Omni Slash used. They'll get the kill there on a DY. There's the song. They don't have Static Storm or Kinetic Field to put on this, and Eurus come over. That's one swap onto the Mars into the Fiend's grip, but now a double swap for Eurus. They get the kill on the Mars. Now they'll look over to the Centaur, hits up Eurus. And they keep on, and they've lost Old 11. Centaur moving forward, would love to get a War Stomp here. Searing Chains onto the Bane. They hit the Nightmare on Ori. Ori now surrounded by 3 heroes. They get a 4th of FY coming in, but he has Remnant. They use the drums, Chalice moving forward, but they just can't catch any of these other heroes.
This is going very stat heavy, by the way. DY just managed to steal a bounty ring.
The arrow.
That was a lead.
Eventually, DUI. Yeah, he'll drop. Samus actually gets
Pretty fight. It's super good against the Mars as well, right? You know, we've talked about in the past how big this Mars is up against the Medusa. Well, hang on. FY has just pulled back, actually, I think, right?
full. No, Sunray. Stuck
He's
with
dead
him.
for 60 seconds now.
Yeah, it's a long time, but if they can get something more out of this, I think that's very valued for them. Unfortunately, with the arena, that's not looking likely.
So yeah, this arena is really good up against the Medusa. Oh, hang on, glimpse. Yeah, because it blocks out all the split shots that come through if the target isn't inside the arena. So Medusa needs to be able to reposition herself around that just to make sure she doesn't lose too much damage effectiveness, right?
Ori moving forward has double damage, slight searing chain. UI coming into kinetic field down. That locks that Nova in for a little bit longer, keeps the Centaur by them.
I just think the Narc just kills her quicker with like this Diffusal Manta build. There's going to be a really big window. You can get Diffusal Manta before the BKB from Medusa.
That scan was pretty decent, but unfortunately they're still going to lose DY, and he threw Static Storm on them.
He's up again in 4 seconds.
Radiant's top tower
If they
is
committed with
under
more, I
attack.
think they might have been able to think about it. Just the Marana Venge didn't seem too likely. Arrow, they haven't been able to land that arrow combination. They almost landed on an arrow on TPing in DY. They already get the kill on X-Nova. They've got the glimpse of Nightmares himself, but he's still dead. Supernova comes in, and they're going to think about backing off, but the song is there. Do they pull this at the right time? Yes, they do. That's perfect. Old 11. Something is trying to fight, but can he fight? The spear comes in, it stuns up one. They've got the arrow. They look over at Eurus. FY trying to man fight this with the help of Chalice. They'll get the kill on a Yang, and the rest of the team is backing off. Ori very low on this. Can't commit much at all, but slight searing chains. Now with the kinetic field, FY in some trouble. And so Illusion's doing a lot of damage.
This needs to be finished. It's just a moment for the man to insert.
Searing chains, good arena, and a bad spot for LGD right out of Roche. And this is an interesting spot from LGD as they're going to lose FY, Old 11, and Chalice, and it looks like they should be able to take out Somnus twice. I mean, there's nobody here to help him. They come out of this Roche, they funnel up onto the stairs, and now, well, Vici, they come out victorious.
Like, look at the difference in the damage output now they have Diffusal. Like, Medusa just dies. It's completely different. And now they're just 5k net worth up. And it feels like LG missed this massive timing with this first Aegis thing.
Oh dear. That's a flat technically. X-Nova.
Tower is under attack.
Oh, yeah. Not a surprise. For LGD up funnel spot of the stairs.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I think that fight happens probably anywhere else, and they're a little better off. But the arena was perfect. Everything that they got was easily obtained. And now Eurus goes after Old 11. But yeah, like you said, look at his damage output. Continues to go after Old 11. He's got PYW next to him, Sunray right on top, and they force back LGD. They don't get it.
A tool to teach.
I don't know if the Dire can get over there to take that anyway, and it looks as though it'll be picked up by Eurus. A couple of nets. There's a glimpse onto FY here, so he's looking very dead. Kinetic field as well as the arena. That locks in Gold 11. He throws in Chalice!
Oh, good chains though on the slide.
Oh gosh, yeah, slight searing chains back up. If you use the stone gaze, they're just trying to disengage from this fight. And slight searing chains once again on Old 11. They'll grab themselves a double for Eurus with this double damage. They do get these remaining heroes out, but
The ruin of haste.
Somnus still needs a bunch more time to finish off this Divine Rapier. They have the glimpse, and now into the kinetic field. They're trying to force him to fight. Arrow flying in. That doesn't land on the Phoenix, who is standing still with the Sunray, but they found themselves Static Storm down. Like the kill an X-Nova. They look over at Old 11. Stone Gaze. Not doing anything, and with the BKB, it's, well, that's now gone, so Vici, they go right to the, okay, song. Done.
Yes, they tried the song before the Stone Gaze came out to stop Medusa from running away. So like, even if he gets stone gazed up, it doesn't matter. But it,
I wonder who takes it, because you're holding info on the knockout siren right now. I would assume the Naga's got it still. Holding it.
This dude's just died.
Yeah, just doesn't have mana anymore. Get disarmed, turns around, thinks about fighting with the BKB. They'll dive the tier 3, though, going with the spear as well as the arena. Supno down, X-Nova and all the lemon, not long for the world. They've got the static storm around the news, no BKB. They'll get the kill on the Somnus, and it should be GG. 85 seconds on the sideline. And it is. So Vici, they just jump right in.
Right.
Good kill. On something.
Whoever wins the next game goes through from the group stage. Whoever loses the next game from Ol, I think it was. Played insanely well. So I'm looking forward to seeing this from FY. I don't know how well we're going to do against the Void Spirit. And I'm not sure how much of a believer I am in Morale Core in general. But I'm willing to be proven wrong. My Shadow Shaman, fun to watch.
Fan of that.
Yeah, I think that's fine. Thing well with that. And it's just last thing, like, just oh, hang on. I missed it completely.
Do you want to kill an FY? Reason to not try and just get this kill. You know he doesn't have regen. He just TP'd back to the tier 1 tower. You kill him there, and now he's got to walk back.
Is BYW dead?
Magic Flicker's dive with the Fire and Spirits. X-Nova taking a lot of damage, trying to at least get a kill here on the PYW. Couple stacks of Shadow Poison, and they look at a trade. Shackles out, kill on Ori. Duo rotates, won't kill off anybody. They had the Terrorblade low, but Yang unable to get the finish touch.
I'd like to see what Ori does when he gets this level 6. Top laners, they're going to pick up revenge.
Don't have the damage yet, but if he lands another Shadow Poison, I think he's just dead. Yeah. X-Nova, I'm not certain he gets out of this. The damage from the Phoenix and the Illusion, more than enough.
Which I don't too much, like it's okay.
Down level 6.
Chalice in trouble.
PYW, Sunray, Magic Missile, Chalice. Oh, one more shot from Yang gets the kill. They lose the Bane.
Get the 6-minute ring on the Void Spirit, so his presence here is really strong, especially with this apple wave. He has no extra steps left.
Oh, arrow, Somnus. Can't be missing that arrow. FY, he'll go down. They may even go for more, but it's still tough to pressure.
Dyer's middle tower
Under the tier 1 tower. However, with the sweep, they've got the Aether Remnant. X-Nova taking a lot of damage. Astral Step across both Somnus and X-Nova.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Wants to farm.
Dyer's top tower
I'm gonna grab something there. They've got the disruption. Arrow. Time. This time it lands and they'll get a kill with it. Somnus in the killing spree and
Why?
they'll try to get the Shadow Shaman. They've got 3 heroes, so 2 extra steps. Use the Remnant with the Sun Ray. Get a kill on F1 very quickly. Although I've been thinking about the Rolling Thunder, but
Second point in Nightmare at 5 as well. I would like to see some Bane. A lot of the time you go for just 2 points of brain sap, maybe 3 sometimes.
top Yang again. Got themselves the Metamorphosis. Arrow flies in. Somnus is stayed put in his top lane, and we get PYW. He's made the rotation over. Extra step. Oh god, with the Aether Remnant and the Resonant Pulse. Just a quick kill there. Astral Step right next to Chalice.
under attack.
Gives it up to, yeah, gives it off to Somnus.
Top lane.
Go for Yang, get the kill there, and over mid, I believe there was a Fiend's Grip used, but when they get to stop that, Old Bug moving forward, has the Rolling Thunder, hits the Bane. Should be a second kill for them as the Shadow Poison stacks go up, but he's got the Nightmare, so he stays alive. DeFi, though, eventually, he will fall. Old 11 kills off PY. Somnus gets PYW. At the end of the day, it ends up 3 for 1.
Dyer's
This game's still pretty close. Morphling really hasn't been touched too much, but over towards top, Yang again, he's getting low, Serpent Wards down, and Swap surviving with a couple of shots. Ori now gets the kill. Why they keep Yang alive. Old 11 comes in, just running forward. He doesn't have Rolling Thunder just yet for another second, but he gets it with the gun. The Astro Step to get the kill there around Somnus. He leaps forward. Now with Chalice making the rotation, he got Metamorphosis, though again, not one but two, as it's a double.
Doing so well on this team. It feels like he's doing a really good job of getting involved all the time. Like whenever he gets met, it feels like he's getting getting kills, getting assists.
Radiant's top tower
Like if you compare his KD to Morphin, he's 4-1-4. Zero's on the other hand, 0-0.
Gosh, they get another one in PYW. We're trying to make something happen, but it's just him against the world at the moment. I don't know if he wants to move in like that.
Dire's top tower is
Took from words bottom, but let's see if they get this tier 1 tower.
Let's just put him down forward with the Morana.
So become bottom. They need to be careful about how they position themselves. People with a good supernova can really turn this around. They've got the Fiend's Grip immediately onto the Pangolier, so that's up the 11 in track. They'll get the kill for the Pangolier. Now it doesn't look like they should be able to go even on this tier 1.
Swap as well.
Swap stun. Somnus with the Aether Remnant. Make it a second. It's not over just yet. FY can chase. Chalice goes into the Metamorphosis. They have the Hex as well as the Shackle, but they're fighting Supernova. They get the kill on Yang. They'll lose FY. Chalice on the run. Dapper Strike comes in. They've got X Nova ready to maybe try and defend this TB, who has a Sunder, but I don't think that's going to matter if they can continue to catch him. They're going to throw the Disruption onto the TB. So X Nova, he ends up losing his life. They've got the Disruption swap coming from 11. They'll get the kill on Chalice, and now the Rolling Thunder, it's not going to be enough. They already took out the TB. It's the Bane, but you've not really accomplished much.
1 hour.
Good job by D.
Pango instead. I think if he uses off the Pango, it means he can get his Rolling Thunder off.
Arrow, Sunray. Jesus, Somnus. That is back-to-back quick deaths, and they're going to get FY2. Ooh. There it is. Yeah, morphed it into the Morana.
They found a top 1 as well with Yules.
Oh, dear. And he can throw his own arrow. Oh, the swashbuckle still hits him. And X Nova nearby, they're just gonna keep going. PYW, he ends up surviving, but X Nova died, and this has been like uttering. He might be dead. Yeah, quick go. And then
It's out.
and he broke it on the Morana, so he sees him coming over. He's got a haste. How do you catch him? Now they're under a sentry, so this is even worse. They have the Hex out on Ori, but it's not going to be enough. The Disruption comes as well as the Certain Words. They've got the Shackle onto the Phoenix. Can they survive on the Phoenix and get a Supernova off? No, they can't. So PYW dies. Omnis hits the deck. A 1-for-1 so far. Moonlight Shadow finally runs out. And Yang now running from old 11 as they've lost X Nova too, but Eurus, he's in the Metamorphosis. He's been hexed up. They go after Yang. Chalice, does he have the damage? Yes, they do. Fiend's Grip, though, onto this Pangolier. That should be enough to get a kill there. And now Chalice is almost basically by himself as finally FY he is by himself.
The problem is, like, if he gets beat him, he can even do that.
X Nova. Disruption, but they've got DUI here. Right click and the active strike to get the... Turns into the Morana, so now he's got the lead forward. And oh, the PM! Look at Eurus! All he wants is a high five, guys. Somebody clap his hand.
Just going in.
Jesus. Oh my god, pierced it to your 3! No fear for his life.
Oh no.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Oh, swap. Swap is hitting. Now you've got the wave of terror, so you use both swaps. Meanwhile, X Nova dead off screen. They'll chase that and eventually go after him and get the kill. So meanwhile, Shadow comes in. It's not going to matter much.
He did get the kill too. It's pretty good.
Chris? Alright.
Anytime the Rolling Thunder.
No, with Fiend's Grip off, DUI being a savior. He might give up his own life for it, but at the same time, I think you're okay with that. Nightmare of, oh my god, DUI. Massive player.
People were not ready.
No look over. Chalice, they've got the Astro step in. Look at Somnus, just gets destroyed. Here gets a kill. Shaka's already made decisions. That owes his life. Aether Remnant locks up Chalice, maybe a triple kill for Furious. 4 heroes gone. They won't get over the 11. They've got themselves a heal. It doesn't line up with the Aether Remnant because it's on cooldown. There's the Wave of Terror and the damage coming in from Eurus. It should be a full team wipe as all 11 the magic missile only falls, and Vici come out very much ahead, and they get the GG call from LGD. They move on to the playoffs, and LGD is eliminated in the group stage.
The LGD